On its way.
17.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it.
19.
One away.
Boston Parks.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though. He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The shortstop.
A little bouncer. 2 out with the man at first. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him float. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. McCarthy comes set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Odrisamer Despaigne, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Brandon McCarthy.
Aaron Nola will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Aaron Nola.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Hit out towards second. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On the ground to the right side. Gordon is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Aaron Nola, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. D. Gordon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Kemp will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder,
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is McCutchen. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Yeah, that was sick.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Look, I thought that dude got it, and then I saw it. Oh, wait. Not so.
In now, Max Kepler. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
That's apparently ball 2. Look good. That's good. Okay.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there, and he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out. But here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder,
and that's up and in for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now another 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman,
Derek Dietrich is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that. Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They bumped him in the first at bat, and they're...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped over towards the dugout.
We win.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.
I don't really
The 0-1 pitch.
like.
Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Yelich has taken a nasty shot to the head. He has having trouble focusing and is has severely concussion symptoms. The Orioles staff has decided to remove him from the game.
Ichiro Suzuki will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Number 51.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled on the ground to short. Rojas is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter,
Kurt Suzuki will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Number 39 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39.
Brad Hand, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Leading off for the Marlins.
In there, 0-1.
Number 39.
My third pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
D. Gordon is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Boy, right down the middle for strike two. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Ichiro Suzuki is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. The short hit hard. Baez has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Oh, he got a good pitch to hit right there. Now, I know it was a slider. Not a lot of people like to hit sliders, but it was in a good hitting location. He just looked like he was pulled a little bit and got caught looking.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Dustin McGowan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ichiro patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third, and they'll just tag him here for the out. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and none left.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he misses 2-1.
He was going out bad.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Justin Bour is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And there's out number 2.
Yeah, out number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Derek Dietrich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
You'll never get a ball.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Realmuto rounds the corner and is headed home. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
Here now is our final line score.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Miami claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits.
Player of the game night sign from Massachusetts. Yeah, so I got 8 hits and they got 2. Attacking, defending. That's all my new cards.
During the reinforce phase, press X on any of your territories that you want to reinforce with new fans. Keep in mind the number of your reinforcement fans is determined by the number of fans you recently stole and by the number of territories that you currently... During the move fans phase, you have the option to move fans once per turn. If you wish to move fans, press X on any of your territories that contain more than...
No, they stole. $5 million. I don't even care. All I want is let's get into these. My pitcher is actually 85, so that's good. There's 97 big cup.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Hurricanes and the Red Sox. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar
Cesar
Hernandez,
Hernandez.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hasn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Oh.
Matt Kemp is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.